I was gonna say for the cap or no cap, but I want to address it now. Zion. We both took
Oh, that man got generational wealth. Shout out to that man.
Facts, my brother.
Shout out to that man.
Facts,
Gatorade,
man.
Jordan,
The bag.
contract. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That is, the bag has been secured.
Zion Williamson. There's a reason why I was saying before the draft, I would take John Morant. I thought John Morant was going to be. I felt like John Morant was the best player, even over Zion Williamson. But another reason why, because I was worried about Zion's weight and his health and those knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was worried about that. One, I think he's done for the rest of the season. He has to be done for the rest of the season. Two, it's just kind of like this is on his third lower body injury already. In 3 seasons, he hasn't played, I don't think he's played 100 games in 3 seasons. Like, it's like, yo, I hope he comes back healthy, fully healthy, and he's fine, but he has to get that weight under control. But it doesn't help that he was drafted to a poverty franchise that has the same training facility as their NFL team. Like, that's one of the reasons why Anthony Davis had to get the hell out of. Anthony Davis had a lot of injuries with the New Oregon Pelicans. Like Drew Holiday, like it's just like cheap organizations. Like, I swear, bro, I really hope Zion. Some people feel like, oh, Zion just doesn't want to play with the Oregon Pelicans. Shit, man, I wouldn't want to play with the Oregon Pelicans. Maybe that's it. But it's just like, maybe he eating that good old New Orleans food, gumbo and all that, all them spices and Cajun chicken and all that. Maybe he just feel like, yo, I'm good, but I really don't want to be here. So like, maybe he like not as concerned with his weight as he should be if he was playing with a team that could get him the right access and the right dietitian and all these things. Not saying that the New Orleans haven't done that, but I don't know. When you got an organization that got the same training for staff as your NFL team. Like, I don't really know. And historically, this has been an issue. Like, I don't know if they switched it up or changed it or whatever, but historically, there's been issues with that training staff where people was like, yo, the training staff in New Orleans is more, they're more NFL based. Like, they do NFL stuff. Like, yo, shit don't make no sense, bro. Like,
you know me. It's still too early to say the words "free Zion." I always believe in a guy got to be there at least 5 years before I say you need to be freed from a organization. But I mean, because at the same time too, I think he's got to prove. And as we mentioned, like episodes, right? That's what I'm saying. Regardless of what the reason is, right? But whether it be the winning aspect or the health aspect, he's still got to prove it himself. So even though we want to say it's the Pelicans and all that, which I definitely think he can do, right? I don't. It's still early. He's still, he's still young. So, like, what would he be, like a senior right now at Duke? So it's like,
he's still got time.
You still got time. I know, you like to view them as a poverty franchise, but I mean,
they are.
That's for you to say. I'm here to.
They are. Theus, I think.
Go ahead.
Theus, I think also with Zion, what kind of concerns me with these lower body like injuries and stuff like that can start like pulling on your Achilles. You start foot injuries and stuff like that. That's why it's very critical for him to like come back and kind of like lose some weight, because you don't want to like get injuries where you may not be able to come back for, especially when your game is like predicated on athleticism first. Like, it's the reason why Kevin Durant, I wasn't worried about Kevin Durant because coming back from Achilles injury, because his game was never predicated on athleticism. Sure, KD is athletic, of course. He's an NBA player, 7 foot. You got to be somewhat athletic to be a 7-foot monster. But it's just kind of like his game is not relied solely on athleticism the same way we say a Zion Williamson. So the more lower body injuries he's suffering, the more worried I get, because like, I don't want him to get something really serious where he can't come back from. And also I'm very worried because he hasn't started his skill journey yet. This is why I need Zion to get in the gym. And this is why we got to shout out Julius Randle, because Julius Randle came into the league, not the athlete Zion Williamson was, but he still worked at the low block and the low post angle and operated the first level of the basketball court. But over the course of his career, he developed his handle, developed his mid-range shot. So I'm hoping that Zion Williamson not only comes back healthy, but he starts that skill journey very soon, because like, if he keeps getting hurt and stuff like that, he's going to have to rely on his skill set and not his athleticism. But hopefully he can come back healthy and he can rely on his athleticism and still start his skill journey and rely on both, because like it would be a shame if he never really develop a true, skill set, and then he keeps getting hurt, and then next thing you know, it's just kind of like he's out the league entirely.
Damn, that was a wild timeline. Going from he's out the league entirely, but I mean we've seen it happen to players. I don't think that'll happen with Zion. Hopefully, if he does end up leaving the city of New Orleans. But I mean, hey man, stranger things have happened. But at the same, who knows? Maybe this is the moment, his turnaround moment. Where he, just says, all right. And thing
Joel Embiid was the same way, bro.
Yeah.
3 years and stuff like that, 82 games, and then Joel Embiid was able to turn around. That's a big guy too, as well. So
exactly. Sometimes patience really is a virtue. And it's obvious the Pelicans aren't in any rush to win anything, for crying out loud, let alone a championship. So, I mean, there is time on his side. I don't think they're going to be pressuring him to come back any quicker than he has to, which I think is a good thing and overall for his health. But, man, I just don't know what's next, for that franchise. I mean, obviously, you try your best to keep Zion and BI, but if one guy is isn't healthy, you think BI should want out?
He should want out.
I mean, he's got his money, right? So I mean,
Lonzo got out. Like he's in the second year of his extension. This is the second year, I think. But when we get to number 3, and then closer to number 4, you gonna hear it. He gonna want out. Trust me. The reason why Lonzo Ball wanted out. You know what I'm saying? They had a great core, Theus. Like they ruined their opportunity. Like it's only a matter of time before Brandon Ingram wants out. I guarantee it. The Brandon Ingram should want out now. He should be trying to get to like damn near. He should be trying to get to Philly. Like he should be trying to like work his way to like try to get to Philly. Like I want to get to Philly, play with Joel Embiid, be the perfect situation, 3-level scorer, athletic, can handle the ball as well. Like shit, he should get to try to get anywhere. But like
anywhere but NOLA.
He should be looking around like what player that that's maybe a free agent next year that may not want to re-sign to a team, or there may be like some friction with. Look at the Celtics. Rumors have like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Like,
there you go.
Yeah. Like what you think about this guy with that situation? Like Jaylen Brown should went out.